That's fixed it.
Fucking look at me.
Let me see if I can share my screen again now, though. See if that causes a problem.
Yeah, give it a go.
Can you
Any
see my
prob-
screen?
Yep.
No problems.
Happy days. Would you look at that? Pricey, the tech guru. Who would have thought?
Why does it feel like my camera's moved?
I think it's normally a little bit towards your Nerf gun a bit more.
Have I accidentally zoomed in? There you go. My son must have touched it and zoomed in. That feels better.
My room's a mess at the moment because I'm hardly ever in here anymore. I'm hardly gaming as much.
It's growing up, bro. I don't really game all that much anymore either.
No, I'm like I'm gaming, but I'm just not like that fucking... Like 5 years ago, almost, I was literally like rigid on the timings. 7 p.m. till fucking whatever. Every single fucking day.
I was the same.
Now, I just stream when I want. I've looked at it now as more of a hobby.
And also...
And I'm having more fun when I'm doing it, though.
Do you also think partly it's this again? Sorry, guys. Do you think it's the ice bath?
Yeah,
I do.
We're going straight into the ice bath. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm not genuinely like. I thank you. Just like I wanted to say thank you. This yourself and obviously Mr. Lubs because oh my god, I swear down.
Game changer, innit?
It's mainly my obviously it's for my my ankle. Ankle's coming along nicely, but still got a long way to go. But I'm noticing like halfway through the day, the pain's nowhere near as bad. But then it starts coming in near the end of the day, which I'm debating to jump in again to get rid of. But it's not going to be healthy if I keep jumping in like 2-3 times a day just to get rid of pain in my ankle. So, but mentally, mate, absolute peach.
Unshakable.
Because honestly, mate, there's I'm going to go real dark and deep now. There's times I think. And it's not just me, because I'm quite a bubbly guy, and I've got nothing to really... But there is, I swear, I don't know, you can agree with me on this one, but I reckon every bloke at some point in their life has a thought about killing themselves.
Yeah. 100%.
Like at some point where they're thinking, mate, I just want to fucking kill myself.
Like regularly.
Have like for a few, you know, like at least like once a week at one point.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Like genuinely. And then some people will literally go for it, and some people don't. And then some people will go to do it, and then they stop themselves.
Mate,
since I've been doing this, those thoughts have been well out of my head, man.
Yeah,
I can't even.
It's a weird one. I went through it a lot. My dad actually did try and commit suicide, before he had kids, and it was having my sister that made him realize. So my dad had 2 tattoos on his wrist. You know when you've got like a piece of paper and you need to cut the slip off the bottom. And it's got the perforated dotted line with the scissors.
Yeah.
My dad had that tattooed around both his wrists to remind himself that he tried to kill himself. He tried to cut his wrists, and he had that to remind himself how fucking stupid he was. Because if he hadn't have done that, if he'd succeeded, he wouldn't have had me and Laura. So yeah, I think, and my dad was a tank. Like in my eyes, my dad was like an absolute G. So I couldn't imagine something being able to bring him down because he was an absolute tank. But then it happened to me. Like I haven't tried to kill myself, but regularly have the thoughts or had the thoughts.
Yeah.
I think most people do. I think you're right. I think I just people don't talk about it.
Yeah. And I think if you don't honestly, if you have kids, make that decision a lot easier for you.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
yeah. My kids make me want to kill myself all the time.
Yeah, that way, and obviously, they make you want to do it, and then when you go to do it, then you think of them again, which stops you. But nah, in all seriousness, though, like if I didn't have kids, you'd be in your own little
I wouldn't be
hole,
here.
Yeah. Maybe
I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be. No. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. If it wasn't for Tom and Izzy, I wouldn't.
It's crazy, isn't it?
100%.
That is mad when you think about that. I just thought I'd get out the way, like Tommy. Because my thoughts recently, the past like 11, 12 days I've been doing it. I've lost 2 kilo in weight. Not been dieting. Not been fucking gymming, nothing because I
It
can't.
improves your metabolism. It
I've
improves
lost
your
2 kilo,
testosterone.
so
Yeah,
but my
it's
thought process as well, man. Like I swear my IQ's gone up a little bit as well. It feels like that.
well, it's because you're thinking more clearly. So
Yeah,
probably.
and I'm sleeping so much better too.
Yeah, because what it is your body's reset. Like Lubs calls it like the Control Alt Delete. It
Hmm.
resets your body and it reminds you, oh, okay, so today's daytime. Oh, now I can relax because I have a hot shower at night and that makes me
Yeah.
sleepy, and then I have the cold dip in the morning and that wakes me up. And my body now has got that rhythm, and it's really really nice. It
You
is
sleep
really
so
nice.
much better. I definitely recommend if people are doing the ice baths is make sure you do get a good night's sleep because even when I've done the ice baths with like 2-3 hours sleep in me, and it's just not been pleasant. Like
No.
not the fact of just jumping in. It was like all day. I just felt tired. Like as much of it boosted my energy, but I felt tired because my body. I felt like my body didn't know what the fuck it was doing because it didn't have enough
Mhm.
adequate rest.
Yeah.
So it was trying to do it, but it was like sort of like looping itself over and over. Like didn't know what the fuck was going on. But when I had a good night rest, and then did it, then I felt amazing all day.
Bro, can I
That's
just
why I've
say
been
though,
staying.
I'm sitting here. This is so arrogant. I'm
Go on.
looking at myself thinking I look good
Oh,
because I've
mate,
lost
that's
so
not
much
just
weight.
mate. Yeah, but that's your self confidence, mate. That's not you just thinking, and that's like your vainness, like you know what I mean. Like you're being vain, but like in a good, positive way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do
But
you know
I've
what I mean?
lost
Like
so much weight.
you're liking yourself again, mate. And to be fair, I agree as well. You're looking good, man. You're not
Well,
this.
I have these trouser extender things. There's like a little button thing, so it goes over the button of your trousers, and then it's like I've got another button on it, so it goes through the loop of the trousers, gives you like an extra inch on your trousers. And I wore that for a long time with my work trousers, and now my work trousers are so loose they keep falling down. I'm gonna have to get new work trousers.
Nice.
Because one thing I told myself, I'm never gonna buy bigger clothes because then you just get fatter and you grow into them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then you get uncomfortable again, so you buy even bigger clothes, and then you get even fatter. So I've always
Yeah.
said I'm not going to do that. What I want to do is fit in the clothes I used to be able to wear, and that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah. I'm exactly the same. I try and keep as much old clothes as I can that are in
Hang on, my
sort of fashion, but
daughter's pulled up outside. She just texted me. Is that why my phone's just gone off? Lucy's text me. Hello.
mute if you have to, mate.
That's right. We were recording, didn't we?
Yeah, but it's like your private conversation. Isn't it?
Nothing private from you, mate.
Do you know what you fucking need outside that house? You know when you got the CCTV?
What's
little
that?
Fucking little fucking tannoy.
Little tannoy.
Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome him by. We're gonna customer announcement.
Yeah. What you doing on my fucking drive?
Yeah, little fucking speakerphone right underneath that camera. I can see you, cunt.
I just see someone on my driveway suddenly with motorbike helmet on. I was like, who the fuck is on my driveway? Is my daughter. Because her boyfriend's got himself a little moped, so they flip around. What are you after, Callie? Give me a second. I'm going to see what she's after. Sorry.
It's all right.
Go make a cup of tea.
Yeah, well.
Hello.
What degrees is your water in your tub now?
3.
3. Mine's 7 right now.
Yeah, 7 for me is too warm. It's too comfortable. It's
It is
supposed to be
now, yeah.
uncomfortable. And 7's too comfortable.
I've been investing in a lot of ice recently to get down to around about 3 or 4.
I've noticed
because I feel you know it gets cold in the mornings. It's the coldest, obviously,
which
so
is the
that's
best.
good, which helps with the temperature drop. But
And it-
around about this time,
And
it
it's
does
funny
go up to
though.
about 7.
And it's funny though how you're like 7 degrees is too warm, whereas like a few months ago you'd be like 7 degrees.
No, my first dip was 7 degrees,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Fucking hell!" And then now I'm like, "Ugh."
And
Don't spend as much time in there.
that will happen more and more.
Good.
Yeah, I had to quickly go downstairs and just say to the boyfriend, "You've got my world on the back of your bike. You ride carefully with her, don't you?" I will. I will. I know. You better do. Let's have the quick chat.
It's like my brother. He's got a little daughter. She's only 3. Her name's Delilah, bless her. And I said to him one day she's gonna have a prom date. And I don't know if you've seen that film when he, I think it's got 50 Cent
50
in it.
Cent. I know. Yeah. Everyone thinks of that.
Well, my brother and my older brother are very masculine men, very dominant
Yeah.
alpha males, as they like to call themselves. And they said, "Oh yeah, just come here, mate."
Yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
10
It's exactly that.
It's
exactly that.
like, mate.
It's the exact same situation.
I don't have a daughter, mate, so
Well,
I'm not yet.
one of my best
but-
mates, he had a daughter, and I was like, mate, my son is gonna smash her back doors in. He's like, you can fuck off. She hadn't even been born. That's at this moment. I was like, when she's old enough, mate, my son will smash her. But
Those
yeah,
days I am looking forward to, though.
what's
I
that?
said to Keita when Cobain and Ollie decided to bring birds back.
Great fun.
And she's like, "No, they're not bringing them back." I'm like, "They fucking are."
Oh, you'll be there with a fucking cup on the door. Go on, lad. Go on.
Go on.
Fucking brilliant. Yeah, no, I'm really pleased with the way I look at the minute because of the ice bathing.
That's good, man.
I tell you one thing, don't skip a day. I skipped a day just out of pure like laziness. I felt like shit all day.
Yeah, I've missed one day because I was hungover. I didn't miss a day. I didn't stay in as long because I was hungover and I couldn't hack it. Like I just did like a minute. So then I had a cold shower instead, and I felt amazing after the cold shower. So like I think a hangover cure is to have a cold shower, guys, or jump in an ice bath.
Wakes you
So
up.
I felt so much better after. Yeah.
When are you
problem
gonna?
with that is I instantly needed a shit.
Oh yeah, no, I found I have to piss and shit first.
Yeah, I'll do that first. Yeah, but
How
on the
long?
hangover, I just wanted.
How long before you give up alcohol? Do you think?
I'm not gonna give up alcohol. You know, go teetotal completely.
You haven't
Like
reached
I'll
that
just
stage yet.
like I don't mind I don't go out drinking every day or every weekend, so I don't miss alcohol anyway. Like I can go months without not missing it. I just can't be fucked with the hangover if I'm being honest. But if I'm like celebrating, like I got my stag dude come and all that shit. I got the wedding, just things like that. Like for example, today I went to town with my brother. We went to a pub. I had a pint of Guinness, and that was it, just one, and that's fine. That's my first first beer since last Sunday, which I had like a fair few. I had like 10 or 12, and I was slaughtered. I mean, the one before that was like Christmas time. Do you know what I mean? So I don't drink hardly anyway.
No, but the further down the rabbit hole you go with this ice bathing situation, the less likely you're going to want to drink.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to drink anyway, mate.
Because the problem is, Lub said it over Christmas. He was like, "Your body doesn't know it's Christmas. All it knows is you're really healthy, and then one day you fucking destroy it, and you feel like shit." And also, alcohol is a massive depressant. So,
oh no, I know that.
So
anxiety kicks in.
It's horrible. So now I don't want to drink, and I literally don't want to. My friend has started to make his own alcohol, and he's like, "Oh, give it a try." And I'm a bit like, that friend actually, he wants to be on the podcast. He was like, "Can I join you one day?" So
yeah, he's
we'll get him.
welcome.
He is basically Carl Pilkington. You know Ricky Gervais, Carl Pilkington?
Yeah,
he's exactly the same.
What's his name? Lucas.
Lucas, yeah, Lucas. He wants to be on the podcast. I was like, "Are you sure?" And he's like, "Yeah." He goes, "As long as I can say what I want." I was like, "Mate, you can say what you want."
Yeah.
So he wants to join us. But yeah, what was I saying? I can't remember. Can't even remember. Yeah. I like, and with bad food, like we took the kids out today, and they've got like chips and cheese, and my missus has got a load of shit as well. And she's like, "What are you eating?" I was like, "I'm not." I sat and I watched them eat. I didn't eat anything because there was nothing on the menu that was remotely healthy. We got back, she cooked pasta for dinner, and I didn't have it. I went and made tomato soup because I don't want to fill my body full of carbs. And then my son was like, "I'm still hungry," so I quickly drove him to the drive-through through Burger King and didn't order myself anything and got my missus ice creams and stuff. I genuinely don't want to put it in my body because I know it makes me feel like shit. And the problem is feeling like shit had become normal. Like I thought that was the way your body just naturally feels all day, every day, because I was always eating shit. Now I've cut the alcohol out. I don't even put sugar in my coffee. Now I've cut all of that out, and I genuinely feel fucking amazing. I'm like, why was I poisoning myself for so long? So yeah, I actually just don't want to drink alcohol or fizzy drinks or anything.
So when it comes to the weekend, I tend to treat myself. Like I don't call it a cheat day. I call it a treat day because it's there for a reason. It's good. I think it's good to put shit food in you, but not on everyday basis or every other day. Um,
That's fair.
which
A
is
lot of
what
people
which is
do.
what I mean. Like a lot of people eat shit every day and whatever they want, which is fair enough. But as you said, the cravings. But I was doing this fasting for some time, but I've just stopped doing it. I want to get back into it. I did feel good as well. Like
Yeah,
just
I've
don't
heard
eat.
like
Have you
intermittent
seen this?
fasting. I've seen it. I haven't done it, but intermittent fasting.
Like literally, I didn't eat for 3 days, and I tell you
Yeah.
what, like like even my mind and my thought process, like your body just naturally becomes like you start boosting more chemicals in your brain and like testosterone again.
Have you thought
It's
about
all
doing
like part of it.
Ramadan?
I've done that. I do that every year.
You do because Ramadan's coming up, and one of my
Yeah,
friends, he was like, "Oh, you should join us for Ramadan, seeing as you're on this like health kick." And I said to him, "I wouldn't
lose
want
some
to."
weight, mate.
Well, I said to him, "I don't want to be disrespectful because I wouldn't be doing it for religious reasons." He goes, "It's not disrespectful. You can join in on Ramadan. You don't have to be Muslim." I was like, "Okay, fair enough." So
Yeah,
I'm
mate.
thinking I might do
I
Ramadan.
do it because of Mins, because Mins is Muslim, and
I did
every
not
time
know
I
Minz was
stream,
Muslim.
yeah, so Minz is Muslim, and he always comes in the stream and says, "How's the Ramadan going?" And he gives me all the updates, like what time and you can eat and all that
Yeah.
shit. And then he asks, "How's it today?" Went, and I was like, "Mate, I've been fucking hungry all day." But
So that's
after a
the
few days, you get used to it. But sometimes, mate, I just don't even eat. It's
because
there
they
was
go
this
by the
doctor
moon, don't
online on
they?
YouTube.
They go by the moon.
I don't know the ins and outs of it because I'm not, religious in that sense. I just like Minz just literally gives me a DM. Ramadan
See,
coming up, boy. Every year he does.
I don't
Bless
think
him.
I would go by the moon. I think for me it would just be, oh, it's dark now. I'll eat because that's how they go by. Oh, it's 7 minutes past 10. I can eat. I'll be like, it's dark now. I can eat. I think that's if I was going to do right because I wouldn't be like trying to be strict with it.
Mm.
But
Well,
yeah,
yeah, there was this doctor, and he says like, mate, like every 6 months you should do a fast of 7 days or something like that straight at least.
fucking hell.
Just don't eat for a week and just drink plenty of water.
As long as you're drinking loads, then you should
Yeah,
be fine. There's a
yeah,
girl at work, she fasts. So the way our shift pattern works, sometimes like every couple of months, or not even that, like every 2 months, we'll have it where we've got a Friday and a Monday off. So we have 4 days off. And she says those 4 days she fasts. She won't eat at all for 4 days. And she since doing that, she has lost I say so much weight. She wasn't big anyway. She wasn't massive,
yeah,
but now she is tiny, like
yeah,
literally tiny, and she's perfectly happy. She's perfectly healthy, and she started running. So she now runs. I think she told me she runs 6 miles once a week. She's not like mad on it, but she said she feels better. And her running is like our ice bathing. She does it for her mental health. So and anything like that for me,
yeah,
ice bathing is just easier. Wow,
yeah.
it's not
But
actually easier, but
we
it's
could
it's
literally do
simpler.
the full works, mate. If you really want, you could do ice bathing, you could do yoga, you could do
Wow.
jujitsu, you could do gym. You know what I mean, and all that stuff.
So
Sauna as well.
this is what I
You
was
know what I
going to
mean?
say
There's
to
so
you.
many other things.
So I've gotten to the point now where Andrew Huberman, he's a scientist that does a lot of stuff about ice bathing. So I've started doing yoga poses in the ice tub, like
Oh,
with
okay.
the crossing my legs and pulling my legs over each other and
Yeah,
literally meditating in the ice bath. After I've done my
yeah,
little Instagram bit, I then concentrate and do
yeah.
what I
It
want to
is
do for me.
hard to
So
talk whilst you're in, isn't it?
yeah, so what I do is I get in, I acclimate to the water properly, I then do my little Instagram bit, and then I will focus on
Mhm.
calming myself down. Once I've done that, before breakfast, before I have a cup of coffee, before I do anything else, I'll come in, I'll get dressed, and then I've got my weight bench in the garden. I will do 45 minutes on the weight bench. That's doing legs, upper body, just doing everything. And I'll go hard to the paint for 45 minutes. Then I will come in and I'll have eggs, avocado, and 2 sausages. And that's like my main meal of the day. Um,
Are you having that like every day, every
every day,
morning now?
2 sausages, scrambled egg with creme
Cool.
fraiche, chives,
You make
and
that your missus?
pardon.
You make that or your missus?
I make it. My missus can't cook. Like,
Oh.
if you like flavor, then don't eat my missus' food. No, I'm telling lies. She's actually pretty good. Sorry, I'm just getting messages. So no, I make that for myself every day. So I'm kind of dabbling with a bit of yoga, the ice bath, and the other thing, which I was talking to a girl called Ellie about, saunas. Saunas are damned expensive, but bro, You can get portable saunas for like £100.
My mate's just made one in his garden.
Oh,
Like,
really?
out of a shed. Yeah.
Fair. I've seen YouTube videos that are fucking expensive to do though. But these
It's made out
portable
of a sheet
saunas are
wrap,
100
like
quid.
it's just like a fucking little portable shed. It's just a
Yeah.
shed. That's all he's done. He's put a little bench in it. That's it. Little door, little glass door. He's made it himself, and he's bought. He's just the most expensive thing is the actual, the stones and
Yeah. The actual sauna bit.
Yeah, the actual bit that generates the heat. He says, yeah, that's about 800-900 quid.
Yeah.
Just for that thing. But the shed himself and all that, like 80 quid. He built himself.
Fair play to him.
That's all he's done. It's enough for like 2, maybe 3.
That's really
But
quite cool.
He came round yesterday.
Did the ice bath?
Try the ice bath, yeah. Because I've made, honestly, I swear down, I've had so many people DM me saying, mate, I want to try this, and I said, you're more than welcome to come round and have a try.
Yeah.
So, for example, Keith is not interested. Shock. I'll try and get her interested, but
Get her
Keith's
involved.
sister's coming around tomorrow morning, so that might be a good start setting. Ollie Cobain and my missus has been ill these past few days with a high fever. They've got like Keith was 40 degrees last night.
Get her in the ice bath.
Cobain was exactly the same, like 39.8 last night. He was throwing up all night last night. I literally had about 3 hours sleep. This morning I struggled to get into that into the ice tub because I hardly slept because he was throwing up every other hour. And I was sleeping on the sofa, like sat up with my hand on his head, just in case he starts gargling in his sleep, because he did. And I woke up and
Scary,
I got the bucket, and he was half asleep, going. Bleh.
Yeah.
I was just like, mate, this is fucking ridiculous. So that just put me on edge then, because
of course.
So I didn't hardly sleep. So I did struggle today to get fucking going. But I got in there around about. I saw your thing about 8 o'clock. I got in around about 9 a.m. this morning. And normally I get in around about fucking 5 to 7.
I got in the ice tub when I was feeling like shit, like I had a cold, and I was like, I don't know if this is a good idea, getting in it when I'm feeling unwell. I felt, as soon as I got out, I felt so much better. It felt like it had like kick-started my immune system. My immune system was like, oh shit, yeah, no, I'm awake. Oh shit, I'll deal with that. And I felt so much better straight after.
But this is what I mean, touch wood. I live in the same house. I spent the same time out of it. Yeah, touch wood. I haven't got this fever yet, so...
Yeah, Lucy has been feeling like shit. Tom and Izzy, my kids, they were throwing up. Izzy threw up all over the stairs. Like this is like 2 weeks ago, and I was fine. I had no problem. My immune system was just like, yeah, that's no biggie. Deal with that.
Crazy.
I've noticed with your ice bathing though, you got a nice little saying at the end of your fucking videos.
Have a great day.
Where'd you get that from?
You
fucking cheeky bastard. I'm watching his videos. At the end of every single one of his videos is "Have a great day." I'm like, where did you get that from?
Don't have a good day. Have a great day.
Oh,
that's what I wanted to say.
Well, yeah, okay.
Most of the videos, to be fair, I do.
Are aimed at me.
I enjoy it. They're not aimed at you at all. They're not aimed at. They're not. Aimed
it was
at
so
you
funny, right? Because you
have a great day. Is I see you say that, so I like.
No,
it's
you
not...
crack on. You crack on. I don't give a fuck. It was just funny.
No, it's more like because that's why I say thank you. That's why I always tag you in it because I appreciate you guys introducing me to it because
that's why I do that.
It helped me massively mentally. And when I watched Lubsy's mate explain the theory of that mask, it made complete sense.
That's why I do the mask.
That's why I made a little message for you and Lubsy to say thank you. You've secured my mask, and now it's my turn to help others.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I feel like I've found my inner peace in a sense with this.
Isn't it like finding a cheat code to life? You feel like you're cheating. Like how come people don't do this?
Yes. And I've got my mate Smithy's sent me a message saying ordered.
Oh, I love that.
My mate Dorsey sent me a message saying ordered. Quinton's getting one soon when he gets the money.
Quinton's your brother, yeah?
Yeah. He's the one who pops around. Mate, he travels like half an hour drive just to come in the morning, like for it, and he loves it, mate. He genuinely loves it.
He's a big boy.
And, oh yeah, he's a big old boy.
Yeah, like is he older or younger than you?
Everyone, what do you think?
I think you're older.
I am older, yeah, but everyone thinks he is.
I was confused. Well, do you know why they think he's older? I'll tell you why. No, do you know why they think he's older?
Go on.
Because you look like his afterbirth. You look like that shitty, fat, globly blood bit that gets thrown
Yeah.
away after the actual baby's born. Like, your brother looks amazing. Like, he's an
Yeah.
Adonis. And then
Yeah.
there's you.
He's a
And
Greek. He's a Greek god, and I'm a Greek yogurt.
yeah. Yeah. It's,
That's
yeah.
what I say.
Full fat Greek yogurt. Yeah. So,
Well, that's what I mean. I haven't trained for 3 months, so I'm not in the best shape, and this has made me lose 2 kilo, which is good. But after when I do my baths and all that, I do a good old fashioned press up, sit up, little squat, little thing, just to see what I can do, just to warm up the core.
I'm starting to get a
That's me done,
six pack.
really. Oh yeah,
I'm actually
baby.
starting to get the. Once my body looks
Yeah.
amazing,
I've got like a little 4-pack. I haven't got like a crazy like.
well, I call it a six pack because it's just the muscle. But
Yeah.
okay, let's put it this way: I'm starting to get abs, which I've never seen.
Yeah. See, I used to have a 6-pack, like,
But I'm going hard to the paint. Like, I've decided that.
But the thing is, he's 50-50 with his daughter. He's just lost his job because they. So this is wrong, right? He's a single dad. He has 50-50 with his daughter. They've sacked him because he can't get enough hours in because his contract was full, and now it's changed because he's got 50-50 with his daughter. And now he asked for part-time, but they won't accept it. That's a bit wrong, I think.
Why is that wrong?
Well, I don't know. It's a bit like, oh, we need you. Well, they said to him, we need you to put more hours in, and he said, oh, I can't because my daughter.
That's his problem.
Yeah.
I know it sounds really harsh, but that's business.
No, the thing is, I get that, but what if would that happen if it was a woman? You know?
Yeah, it would.
You reckon?
It's business. It sounds really fucking savage, but they're there to make money. Then they don't. Your personal I don't want to go too much into it because I don't know if he'd want me to talk about it. But essentially, someone I know, their son recently passed away to cancer, and the place that he works were just like, you have to come to work. Like, not after he passed, but while his son was fighting cancer for like 2 years, they were like, well, you have to come to work. We're not paying you to be at home. Well, you can be at home or be at the hospital for so much. We'll pay you up to say sort of like minus so many 100 hours, but you will have to give us those hours back. Like, they're a business. It's horrible. It's really, really horrible. But companies are there to get richer. So your personal life shouldn't infringe on their business. If you can't fit within the business, if you can't do the job that they're paying you to do, that's not their problem.
Yeah. No, I get you.
I'm sure Quentin. That's not bad against Quentin.
I think it's wrong.
Morally, 100%. From a human point of view, morally, it's fucking disgusting. Yeah. But I understand it from a business point of view. Why's my fucking phone going nuts? Oh, my son's texting me. Sorry, I've got a rule. If my son texts me, everything else in the world stops. I got to get to sleep. Love you. Love you. I love him. But yeah, no, I see where I know where you're coming from. You do like full on edits for your ice bath dips.
Mate, it doesn't take too long because I'll just get the video and then it's not too hard to edit because you just most of the time I'm there going.
Yeah, so you can cut all that shit out.
And then all that shit's cut, and then it just gets to the point where something pops up in my head, and then I just play it, and then I delete it. That's the fucking trying to survive. You know, and then, do you know what I mean?
You know, I said to you, your
a little bit in there.
You know, I said to you, your videos are aimed at me. It's because you done one that made me fucking laugh. So you done an ice bath video with your brother, and you two are like, yeah, and fucking loud and everything. And I'm watching that and I'm thinking, oh, fucking, I couldn't do it that way. I have to be chilled out. So I said, but it's not just you. There's other people that do it lively way. So I done my like Instagram video just sort of saying, it's interesting to see how different people ice bath because some people are just fucking going like, and being loud. Whereas for me, it's all about inner peace and trying to focus and get rid of like tensions and stuff, which is why I breathe and I just concentrate on me for that time being. And then your very next Instagram video was, some people do it differently. Fucking such. I was like, oh, you see my video then?
No,
and what was funny,
it wasn't as bad as like that. Like
even Pads,
like, some people like it.
Even Pads text me and he went, that was aimed at you. I was like, I know.
that bit. I saw your story because I saw your story thinking, is that aimed at me?
Yeah,
and I
partly.
Thought, and then I thought, oh, I'll pull it back and fire back and see if you notice, and you did. So, but I knew it wasn't like
Yeah, it just made me
Anyway,
chuckle.
it was just
But
because I do like you're watching me and I'm watching you, so I thought.
but if you
Yeah,
look
it's
at
going does it
Loves,
next.
he's completely in the middle. So he does it completely for him, like I do.
Mm,
But then when he's got his friends round, he's slightly more lively.
yeah.
So I'm wondering, your videos where you're completely on your own, you're calmer. When
Oh,
you're doing it with
100%.
when you're doing it with your brother, it's very masculine, very, very testosterone heavy. But if that's what you
Yeah.
like, that's up to you, innit? It's not up to
No,
me.
to be fair, no, I just like him because he's a bit hot-headed. So, and from when he was doing it, his mental change. He said he proper his thought process as well, and that's why he came back and came back to do it again.
The
And
more
now
you
he
do it,
wants
that
one as
more that
well. Yeah,
happens. By the way,
exactly.
like
Yeah,
it doesn't like just stop.
yeah.
It keeps going.
But
It's mad.
but as I said, like I've had a few people DM me about it. Loads of people like I said that if you want to come around, you're more than welcome. But the rule is, if you want to come around and use my tub, bring some ice cubes, which I think is fair.
It's fair.
One, for the experience, and two, you can cool down the tub.
How
Whilst we're
much
there.
is one of those bags? Are they like a quid, two
Quid.
quid? Oh, it's a
Yeah,
quid.
a quid. Yeah, so it's a quid a bag, so it's
So,
not too bad. So
okay.
like 2 bags in there. I normally put I put the frosted things in there now. They drop it loads.
Loads.
I put like 4 of those big ones, one little one, and then I got these like gel pack ones as well. They
Yeah.
last longer than the actual blue things.
I mean, but
But
I've seen people put in 50 kilos, so that's 50 of those bags you put in to cool their thing
no
down.
way.
Yeah, 50 kilos.
What of ice?
Of ice, yeah.
Mate.
I've got an American style fridge freezer that's got a massive ice cube container box in it, so it makes its own ice. I empty
Yeah.
that every day.
How much is that?
Well, it's
I
built
might
into
look
the
up
fridge freezer.
and buy one.
It's built into the fridge
Yeah,
freezer.
that's right. Yeah.
It's an ice dispenser that's built into the freezer. So
Yeah.
we bought it as just an all American style fridge freezer. Oh, do you want ice in your Coke? Not a problem. But now I'm ice bathing. I literally put a bucket under it and do a run, go back, fill it up again. I've done that on Instagram as well. You can see me with my
that
bucket
saves you
filling
so
it
much
up.
money then.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah,
But, like,
100%.
that's what I mean. So I might invest in a little ice machine and just put it in my shed next door because I've got electric the other side.
Even if you want to
Put
be
'em in there.
even cheaper than that, you could just go and buy a load of ice trays.
Yeah, I could do. Yeah, a load of them. Big,
Yeah.
like the big square ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, could do that.
Or even if you wanted to go fucking mental, but it would last a lot longer, you could get a fucking like a baking tray, like a massive roasting baking tray, fill that with water, put that in the freezer, then you've got a slab of ice, like a massive block of it in there. Perfect.
So I've had some nice comments from it. So like I want to see some reels from you, but you like your stories, don't you? Which I love seeing anyway, because I feel like, to be fair, the stories you see more. Like I post just for memories, just for it.
Yeah.
But the stories is what people see.
Oh.
Because people only see my reel from my story because I post it on my story. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but you know you can go into your stories and they're always there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But always.
Always. Your stories
Are
are
stored.
yeah, let me see if I can find it.
So I thought stories fucking, just after 24 hours, fuck off for life.
No. Sorry, let me just do that so everyone can see what I'm doing. So that's my story from today.
Your fucking hair, boy.
Jimmy Neutron, wasn't it? I was Jimmy Neutron.
Hey, you look at keep this video and then look at your first ever video and look how much weight you've lost, bro.
It's now 8 a.m.
If you can scroll back that long.
You can. I need to remember. I can do it on my phone. I've never done it on the PC, so I'm wondering if it's not a PC thing and it's just a
Well, you look at my first video and then look at my recent, like the one before my recent one or whatever, and then look at the abs difference, mate.
Oh, hang on, more.
Like you can tell the 2 kilo loss.
your activity. You haven't liked anything. Let me just, because this might be private, so you can watch it obviously. Account.
You can do stories, mate, but you have to have them in the highlight. That's what you have to do. So when you
I can do it on my phone. I can do it on my phone.
When you post a story, you have it on your what's it called?
So where's your first one? This one fucking made me laugh, right? You fucking muggles.
Good morning. Right, my brother's gonna come again.
How many
today.
times?
So
How many times did you turn that lamp on? Be honest, to get the edit.
If I'm being honest, that was the first time I put the lamp on.
Oh really? Okay, fair
No,
enough.
I did.
Do you know the
get
amount
out
of people
bed.
that?
I did get out of bed before because I took the kids downstairs into the bed. Then I went back to bed for literally like 10 minutes. I went, right, I need to get up. I need to get up. So I thought, right, it's just because that morning the reason why I videoed that is because that morning alone I didn't want to get in, and that was probably like the third, fourth day in. I remember.
Is this your first one?
That's the first one, yeah. Well, I was super excited to get in. I couldn't wait to get in first thing in the morning.
He's down for his morning dip. Okay.
No, you got the cold as ice. I can't play the music, but look at his face.
Oh yeah, that fucking hit me hard.
But yeah, so that's your first one, and then
The second from last. That one basically was my kids just absolutely.
This one here?
Yeah, let's go for that one. Like a little edit.
Yeah.
Good
A little
morning.
time
Your
lapse.
tube's
hesitate
massive.
with the good because it's cloudy, it's cold.
You do. You look better.
Look at the abs.
Yeah.
The abs of
Yeah. It's mad, isn't it?
crazy, isn't it? But look at you, Dan. I've noticed. I was like,
Yeah,
mate, every
boys.
single day.
Mate, in comparison to what I was, I'm tiny. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. But Pads keeps saying he's gonna do it.
You won't do it. I bet you any of my pads won't do it.
Well, he's well. No, let me get this right. Hang
I'll
on.
tell you why pads won't. Pads will do it, but he won't have the discipline to do it.
Pads said he would do it, but he's got nowhere to put a tub because his garden is fully grass. I think he could just throw some slabs on the ground, personally.
He doesn't need a. You could just put like a foam thing with grass all over, innit?
Yeah, you could even do that. We need to get on Pads, I reckon.
I don't think he'll do it, mate.
Would you be up for? Would you be up for going camping soon? By the way,
I'm at, what, in the summertime or any time?
in the next like month or so.
What are you thinking?
I heard that.
Did you?
Yeah. That's one for TikTok. Whenever. So, we own a field, like a private field, in the middle of somewhere. I don't want to say where it is, but there's no civilization for about 6 miles away from this field. So we can do what we want, and we normally burn pallets and burn wood and have a massive bonfire, and it's just like a lads' night, where we all literally sit round a campfire and chat. And previously we'd all be drinking and stuff, but obviously I'm not drinking. But yeah, some of my closest friends, like we're like brothers. We go to our field. At the field, we've got guns like air rifles. We've got bow and arrows. We've got trebuchets.
I remember you doing this.
Quad bikes, mopeds. We've got everything there.
That's right, yeah.
It's really, really fun. But it's one of those places where it's like a sanctuary. It's trusted. Like we don't invite anyone there. Like we don't want people to know it's there. It's our private manland. But
Yeah.
I messaged the boys the other day and goes, we need to catch up, boys. Like I need a night with it's just me and the boys. And they just responded, yeah, we all need it. Let's do it. So if we do that in the next like month or so, would you come down?
As long as they approve, my friend.
Yeah, they'd approve of you.
Yeah, give me a shout. Give
yeah.
me a shout. What time, when,
You just
where,
bring a
and all that
tent.
shit, and just bring a tent. Should I bring a caravan? I've got a caravan.
If you don't know if you'd get a caravan on site because the gateway is quite small.
Oh, okay.
We have
And
got a
that place.
caravan on site, but it wasn't easy.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you
mate.
actually own a
Okay.
caravan?
Yeah.
That's cool as
Yeah.
fuck.
A little caravan. Yeah. Well, my missus and her sister own one, and they share it between them.
We could well, I can speak to the boys and see how they would feel about having a caravan on there, because I think the last time we had a caravan on there, it got stuck, and we had to get a farmer to pull it out with his tractor.
Ah, don't worry. I'll just bring a tent. I don't mind a tent, mate. I'll literally just bring a sheet, like proper old school fucking poncho, military style, just one sheet like this. And that's
One
it.
sheet.
One sheet does plenty.
Yeah, that's it. There's plenty. Hey, in other news, Jake Paul.
Tommy Fury.
So we're just for the purpose of the podcast, we are recording this the day before the fight. This is a Saturday. The fight is tomorrow, Sunday. What's your prediction?
Yeah, as you said, just before the fight. I don't know when this will get edited or posted out because we're doing a lot less videos now,
chilling,
which is
yeah.
better. We're just vibing now.
Vibing,
Rather than putting pressure on ourselves every week to do it, even though it's only for an hour or so a week, but it's like we don't want to overdo it to ourselves and yourself as well, isn't it?
It's that.
It's
the editing and it's the throwing it up. And I know the edit. There's not a lot of editing. It's just a lot. There's a lot to it, and I want to spend time on my mental. So yeah, we're doing less of it. But what do you think? What out of Tommy Fury and Jake Twathead?
I think Tommy will win. However, Jake's gonna be. It all depends if Tommy's got a jaw or not. Because if Jake lands one, because you know he can land one, it might stumble him. That's the only worry.
That's the worry I have. Because if Jake gets a lucky one through, he can punch.
Yeah, exactly. Like anyone can punch if they can get full on fucking smack in. You know, like anyone can knock anyone out, especially if they catch it right in the temple. Like anyone.
But I reckon Tommy's going to hospitalize Jake.
Potentially, I hope so.
I reckon he's going to hospitalize him.
In a good way, as in like a proper outboxes him, outsmarts him, just outdoes him every single time.
I hope he turns him into a fucking dribbler.
Yeah, he's not. I saw this video today actually about masculinity and it says something like the younger generation looking up to, and it had like all these like YouTubers on there like KSI, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, some other little fucking snowflake wet wipes and shit like that.
Yeah,
and then it said what men I look up to, and it was like Andrew Tate, Tristan, Dan Bilzerian. And it had, who else was there? It had Jordan Peterson, Dr. Jordan Peterson, and all like, you know, all them people, you know, the ones. Yeah, they're amazing. They're
David Goggins. Oh my god.
Credit to humanity, they are. Like we definitely need people like them. And yeah, but what about you? What's your predictions? We'll go on that subject after I've got.
Tommy's going to kill him.
Yeah.
And then he put the bet on of double or quits type thing, and Tommy's gonna it's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be pretty. Like Jake is in trouble. I reckon if Jake lasts one round, I'll be surprised. I reckon it'll be a second round knockout. I reckon Jake will be sleeping second round.
The only thing Jake's got the advantage on Tommy is the amount of pressure Tommy has on him. That is the only thing. Like this is a massive fight for Tommy. One, obviously because of numbers, viewings, money. That's two. But three, it's his family name.
It's the family name.
Family name, and it's like I don't think the pressure of the media will bother him because he's so used to it. It's more of his family name, like the amount of pressure he has to win that fight.
His brother,
yeah. Do you know what I mean? That's what's gonna might be his little fucking, you know, it might bite himself in the ass with.
Well, they've said they'll disown him.
Exactly. It's fucking yeah. So
yeah, that'll be brutal.
It'd be that's what I mean. Jake could get lucky with a lucky knockout, but I've watched Jake. He has got better. Personally, I've watched KSI and Jake Paul, but I think KSI is probably slightly better than Jake. Well, I think Jake just generates more power.
The other thing I was going to say is out of all the fights, or out of all the YouTube fights, this one has gained more traction than any of KSI's fights.
Yeah, because
way more.
Jake's actually fighting a boxer.
Yes,
this is what pisses me off, because if he loses, it'll be really annoying because this is the one that we've all been waiting for.
So
but in reality, he's earned so much money from boxing someone who I could probably beat, if I'm being honest. Probably. And I haven't boxed for fucking 6-7 years.
The only thing that is slightly annoying about this, regardless of the outcome, if Jake wins, I'll be pissed. Because I'll be like, oh, for fuck's sake, Jake actually managed to beat a boxer. Now he's going to think he's amazing. But if he loses, KSI won't fight him. KSI said he'll only fight him if he beats Tommy. So we might miss out on a really good fight there.
I don't know. Like, Tommy Fury pulled out before, if you remember.
You ain't pulling out this time, bro.
But that's what I mean. When everyone said, "Oh, Jake Paul versus Tom Fury," and then they said Tom Fury can't make the fight for some reason. I don't know, injury, whatever. I can't remember what it was.
One
Everyone
was a
like,
cracked
"Oh, no."
rib,
Yeah.
and once it was because they organised it in a country that his dad legally can't go to.
Oh, right.
So it was all organised, everyone was ready, and then all of a sudden they were like, "Well, hang on a minute, his dad can't even go." So they cancelled it. I think I got that correct, but yeah, I think they had to cancel it along those lines.
Oh, right. I got you.
But yeah, you wanted to go on to Jordan Peterson and
Yeah. So the next one. What's your thought process on this old Andrew Tate scenario?
what is something new come
They've
to light?
extended it again another 30 days.
It's disgusting. They can't. They shouldn't
That's
be allowed
against. I personally think that's against their right. I think it is against their right. I haven't looked it up ins and out, but
It's not cool.
all I think when I see, oh yeah, they're supposed to come out, and then they've gone, yeah, we're giving her 30 days. They've got no evidence. They've got no evidence to show nothing. It just literally proves the fucking hell, man. I hate when I say this word. Analogy
Ooh.
of the Matrix as how they present it. It just proves that even more because it doesn't make any fucking sense.
They're trying to hide something. They're trying. They don't like how outspoken Andrew Tate is.
The more I look, I have been fucking taking a lot of time off social media because the more I go on it, there's so many fucking sheep, swoke flakes.
There
really does make me mad, man. Like people genuinely don't think for themselves. The comment section, I just want to comment on every single one because people's opinions, mate. Some of them, like, yeah, that's debatable. Nah, that's still debatable. Yeah, but some people are so fucking deluded. It makes me so mad. I just want to find where they are and just punch their lights out to make them think more clearly.
I agree.
Mate, it makes me mad.
Wait, just this week, have you seen people fighting back against this shit though? Have you not noticed this week there's been a complete change?
As I said, I have not been going on social media.
Okay. So since Sam Smith dressed up the way he did, right? Since he did that,
that was the final straw for me.
I think that, my mate, that was the final straw for a lot of people. So let me bring this up to you, right?
And as someone who does not menstruate, I'm non-binary, I don't menstruate.
Love that, geezer. More power to you. Do you know what I mean? For trying to get rid of the stigma.
Did you hear that?
You know what I mean? For raising awareness of what it's like.
I had it on mute.
And as someone who does not menstruate, I'm non-binary, I don't menstruate.
Love that, geezer.
Love that geezer.
Do you know what I mean?
He's like, fuck it, I don't care anymore.
You know what I mean? For raising awareness of what it's like to have a period and what it's like to, you know, coming of age of a woman and what it's like to go through the changes in a woman's body and to raise that awareness and try and break that stigma down. That's great of you to do that. I mean, personally myself, I don't think there's anything wrong with a 45-year-old man hijacking women's issues and using them as virtual signal. You know, I'm the same. I personally have never had a period or menstruated. Not because I'm a man. I'm saying with you, it ain't because I'm a man, no, it's because I'm a butterfly. It's because I'm a butterfly. I don't have periods. Nothing weird about that at all.
Yes,
and do not
I
refer to
fucking
me
love
as a
this guy.
caterpillar. Okay? That's in the fucking past.
Don't call me a caterpillar. That's in the past.
That's in the
I've
past.
been advertising cell time packs. It's because I'm a butterfly. There's nothing weird going on here. Everything's going to be.
So there's that one, right? Mate,
I love that blast,
may
mate.
look like a human, but she identifies as a wolf.
And I may look disabled and completely fucked, but I identify as able-bodied. I would appreciate it if you could stand up for my rights, as I can't. 'Cause unfortunately, identifying as something doesn't make it a reality.
This is what I need.
Think about
This is
it.
what I need.
mate, the internet has changed. The internet has changed.
Biological
We'll change it.
sex is fake.
What in the fuck are you going on about? What is happening? I'm a trans man. Yeah, cool, sick. Biologically, I'm female. I can't change that. That's biology. It's science. You can't change the facts. I am never going to be able to change my chromosomes. I can medically transition like I'm currently doing now. I've had my top surgery. I'm in line for my bottom surgery. I'm on hormones. Real. That doesn't change my biology. So why do you feel so
Do you see what I
necessary to
mean?
spew this bullshit?
I'm
Mate,
glad
people were
are
starting
to,
to
speak out, man.
fucking fight back, and it is actually unreal.
That's so good, man.
Yeah, there's loads of them.
Good.
I've sent you quite a few, I think.
That's what I've not been on TikTok.
No, that's fair.
Like I've been on TikTok twice, and that's because I just copied and pasted my video from Instagram and just whacked it on there with no content or anything. I just whacked it on there for shits and gigs. But I'm finding TikTok getting really fucking annoying.
How
One,
so?
because there's everyone's like live, right? And this is what it is.
Oh.
You scroll through. You scroll through, right? I don't know if you want to zoom in on me. And they're just like this. Oh, hey, I'm live. Yeah, just gonna wait for a few more people to come in. Oh, thank you for the roses. Yeah. I've got 1,000 followers now. Yeah. I know, right? Yeah.
Nah,
It's like,
do you know the ones that get me?
oh my god, like fuck off.
Do you know the ones that get me? Try to show you.
Go on. yeah. I've seen them ones with the fucking noises as well. Oh yeah.
Them fucking pricks.
Yeah, the ones that are pretending to
You
be
went
asleep.
asleep.
They're really annoyed. Yeah, they've had a kip. They're going there, so people and this is what pisses me off. People are spending their hard-earned money, right? Yeah, they're moaning, they're depressed. They're moaning that they got no money. They're moaning that they're depressed. They're moaning they can't do anything with their lives. They're moaning that they ain't got a job. They're moaning all this and the other. They want to fucking kill themselves and all that bollocks. Yeah, but they're willing to donate their hard-earned or, fucking what are they called? The benefits money to spend on these TikTokers that are pretending to be asleep, and you're going to wake them up. Oh, look at me. I've just spent £5, mate. Fucking get a grip of your fucking life, mate.
100%.
And that's what's getting to me, man. And there's people like, they're doing the ASMR bollocks, like, fuck off. Like, really? Go jump in an ice bath.
Yeah. Start looking after yourself. I'm desperately trying to get my missus into the ice bath.
Me too.
She wants to do it. She says she wants to do it.
She commented on one of mine actually saying something.
What, Luz? Yeah, she did. She does want to do it. I want to get Keat in an ice bath.
I'm trying to get her in. I am trying.
I think for me, it's more I want to see Keat in a swimsuit.
Yeah. Well, her sister's coming tomorrow, and she wants it videoed. So tomorrow's video might be. But the thing is, she's been saying it since Friday. She wants to come Friday. She never showed up. Saturday never showed up. And I rang her today saying, "You coming today or not?" And then she said, "Oh, we'll do it tomorrow." So if she doesn't come tomorrow, I'm not chasing her anymore. Like people can say, actions speak louder than words. You know what I mean?
100%. 100%.
I post it. One, it helps me, and it also sort of proves that I'm doing it for other people. But people are like really interested in it. Like when I was watching you for the first, when I ordered mine, like you made me order mine. You gave me my mask, and I'm doing it to others, and I'm sure you're doing it to others as well.
100%.
I'm like,
there's this one girl. She's
crazy, man.
Lovely. I won't say her full name or anything like this. Try and find my messages. Can I find my messages on Instagram? Oh yeah. Will it load? Maybe I can't. Oh, it's because I'm on the Dandino account. I'm not actually logged into my own account. Look. This is why.
That's why.
That's why. Okay.
That's why, my guy.
So yeah, no, I've been chatting to this lovely lady about ice bathing, and she leads the most amazing life. Like, she's in Paris today. The other day she was in a different country, and she's just like, yeah, I've watching your videos has made me want an ice bath. My family and my friends all think I'm fucking crazy, but since watching your videos, I'm really enjoying ice bathing. And literally, it's just like constant messages from her, and she's sending me pictures of like her like setup and everything else. But it's not just her, it's other people messaging me, and it's constant. And I love it, because it's not like I'm not trying to get famous off of it. I'm just trying to help people.
Yeah.
And prove to them it's possible. It's like, this is all David Goggins does. David Goggins, the author of this book here, above me, this finger here, you see? That's a book. You Can't Hurt Me. What?
Oh, what's that seagull thing that you're on about?
John Livingston Seagull. Mate. That is a book that I was given when I was 15 by my stepfather, and I read it back then, and it stuck with me, but it didn't hit me as hard as it did now I've grown up. It's basically, in short, it's about a seagull And he is flying with the other seagulls. They get up in the morning, they follow the fishing boats to eat the fish that the fishing boat just throws over. Then they all go back, stand on the beach, go to sleep, and then they wake up and then they do it again, and they do the same shit every fucking day. And John Livingston Seagull, he's like, there's got to be a bit more to life than this. I'm going to see how fast I can fly. And everyone's like, don't do that. Just be the same as everyone else. Like, don't fly too fast. And he's like, no, I'm gonna move my wings like the hawk. And they're like, you're not a hawk though. He goes, no, I know, but I've seen that hawk and he can fly really fucking fast. I want to fly as fast as a hawk. And they're like, yeah, but you're a seagull. You can't do that. He's like, well, I'll give it a go. So anyway, he flies at like 150 mile an hour because he's watching this hawk and he learns how to fly. And the flock are like, if you keep doing this, we'll kick you out because you're being too weird. Like, he's like, yeah, but I found this is making me happy. Like, you guys should try it. This is actually nuts. And all the other seagulls like, I don't think so. And then he flies past them at like 200 miles an hour a few days later. And they're like, you know what, mate? You're an outcast. You've brought shame upon the group. You're not the same as us. You've got to disappear. Then he transcends to like this next level because he finds happiness in what he's doing, and no one seems to understand him, and everyone thinks he's crazy. And the whole book is basically about the fact that he's different, and he's rubbing people up the wrong way, but he's happy.
Yeah,
it's amazing. It's an amazing book. And it's really short. It's only 4 chapters. It's only 4 chapters.
Yeah, because you posted that, and on my video that day, a seagull came into my video.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you watch one of the videos, a seagull flies past and it goes, arr, arr. And then I just start doing the old Nemo quote, and I go, mine.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I did see that.
You posted on your story about the seagull, so I thought that was another fire up my video. You know, when we were on about that's what I mean. And I thought, is he firing at that one, or is that a genuine book that he's been reading?
No, that's a genuine book.
It's a genuine book.
Yeah, it's
and
a
I
genuine.
thought that's why I want to know. I found that quite funny as well.
No, it's a genuine book.
Like I said, I don't know if I can share my screen and you can see it. Can you see my screen?
Not on, no, because it will mess everything else up.
Oh, okay, I got you. I'll leave it as it is then. But yeah, I've had my mate's sister text me saying, "Oh, Dean, I think I might get one, like with love hearts and that." And I went, "Just do it.
Yeah,
just fucking do it.
Don't think about it. Just do it.
Just do it." And then my mate Smithy sent me saying, "Let's have." He said, "Let's have it then," and he's ordered it from Lumi as well. And Ryan sent me one. My mate Ryan, he's saying, "I've ordered one. How is it going? Blah 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 blah." And yeah, so a few people. I've got a mate called Dan that's going to come around soon as well from work.
I've just realised
my mate Jack's come round to have a dip.
My brain then, right? Because I was thinking about making one, wasn't I?
Yeah.
And I still might end up doing that. Then I remembered I'm supposed to be making this fucking DJ thing for you. When do you need that by?
June.
Okay.
What's a while away?
Yeah, okay, it's a while away. I was just suddenly thinking,
just let me know when you're thinking when you're thinking of getting in.
Because I'm going to get brand new wood. This is the only thing that I'm worried about. I'm getting brand new wood, so it's not going to look old.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
We can shabby chic it if we really need.
Have you got a blowtorch, or do you know someone with a blowtorch?
Do
you know a plumber?
I can get a blowtorch. So easy to buy on the shop market, you know.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Because then you can just go over the wood and you can burn it, and it will look shabby chic.
Or just go over it like with paint and then just sand it here and there, you know. Like
so I'll make the frame, I'll make it all, and then I'll give it to you, and you can do what you want with it.
As soon as you're in that, you know, that sort of your old man's mood, and you're fucking and you're thinking of doing it, give me a shout and I'll send you the money straight away. All
right, cool. Well, what I'll do then is I have to remember this. I'll get all the wood and I'll get it done. I'll get it done, and then you'll just have to send me the money because I'm fucking skinned at the minute.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah, but no, back to the ice bath. Yeah, I might make one at some point. At the minute, this one's doing me fine. I think the problem's going to come when it's summer, and I'm desperately trying to get it to like 3-4 degrees. That's going to be hard in the summer when it's like plus 30.
Exactly, yeah. And this is what I mean. It's like we can you found something and brought me along the journey. Like we could potentially even make our own one, or you start a product one, or in that sense, and then we can maybe speak to factories and start selling from then. Because it's going to come to the point where, like myself and you, people are hooked onto it. It's going to get annoying cleaning it out every. It's not going to be every 7 days because the heat's going to make it stink quicker.
Well,
I'm doing mine every 6 days at the moment.
yeah, same. How are you cleaning yours?
So I empty it.
Yeah.
And then I clean all my patio. So my patio is like yellow slabs.
Yeah.
And I put bleach down, and I use all that water that's come out there, and I scrub the floor, and the bleach makes your patio come out so good, man.
And it smells nice.
It smells super clean. So I use that water to wash all the patio and all the bricks at the front, however much water is left over. And then I just get a shit ton of Dettol and just fucking Dettol all the way around it, wipe it all down, scrub it down, dry it down.
So you're doing it properly. I was being a lazy bastard.
Fill it back up water.
I was being lazy. So I was emptying it, wiping it around with a cloth, and then just filling it up again. But then then I realized I was having to like do this every like 2 days because the water started to smell like a fucking pond. So I was like, I need to antibacterial fucking like really get in there.
Some Dettol in it.
Yeah, which I did, and now it's actually like brand new. It's fine.
Yeah.
But I was just being lazy. So yeah, I've learned a lesson there. I need to clean it properly.
Yeah.
We've turned into the ice bath stream.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy, but that's what life is about.
And I was thinking to myself earlier as I was at work, and I was thinking about this podcast, and we've started this so that our kids have got something to watch when they grow up. And I think this will be quite cool because they'll see us going through a transition of being fat, relatively unhappy gamers to the point where we were like, actually, you know what, we can do better. And we're both going to start looking better and feeling better and achieving more things because
we do gaming, which we originally know, but just not to the point where that's all it is.
I was gaming every single day for like 3-4 hours a day, and with dedication. If I use that time to work out and eat healthy and dedicate that time to something more proactive and more positive, I'm going to live longer and I'm going to be around more for my kids. Like, it's such an easy gamble.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure.
Right, broski.
That's 100%.
I'm going to tell you now that we're like 1 hour and 6 minutes. But we did run away for a bit, so I'm going to have to cut a bit of that out. So if you're wondering why the YouTube video isn't 1 hour and 6 minutes, it's because I cut a bit out where we both ran away for a minute.
Yeah, so if you're really confused when you're really thick, so we just explained to you why it is not 1 hour and 6 minutes.
Yeah,
so shut the fuck up.
So now, if you're thick as shit, it's probably why you're here.
Yeah, you dumbass fuckers.
My missus is over the road waiting for me, so...
You're going to give it a good old-fashioned spacco whooping, yeah?
And we were just talking about our kids are going to grow up and watch this, and I'm like, yeah, she's waiting for me.
Legs wide open.
Yeah, so...
Don't worry, hey, Cobes, Ollie, when you grow up, yeah, your mum's being a right cunt at the moment, but it is what it is.
Yo, Ollie, your mum's fit, I'm just saying. Right,
by the way, Cobain... Ollie, your mum's fit. Cobain, today I bought you a toy. Oh, mate, right in the bollocks. I bought you a toy today, Cobain, because I told you can have any toy in the shop. And I was gambling that you'd pick a £5 toy. No, you picked a £25 toy. So remember this date, 25th of fucking, what was it, February?
Yeah.
2023. You scammed your dad 20 quid.
Bro, my son scammed me out of so much money today. I took him to get his hair cut. And then after we got our hair cut, he saw an indoor play area. Dad, can we play in there? Yeah, why not? 20 quid. Went in there. Dad, I'm hungry. Bought him some food. And then we're in the inner play area for half hour. Then we get home and he's like, Dad, I'm hungry. I'm like, you ate at the play area? He's like, yeah, I'm still hungry. So I had to take him to Burger King. I was like, right, what kids menu? I'll have a Whopper meal.
Oh,
all right,
okay,
cool. And an ice cream, Dad. My son's cost me a fortune. And because I wear Jordan, I always wear Jordan tracksuits. I've got them in every color. This is the Jordan t-shirt. Like I love like the Jordan clothing is so comfortable.
Yeah.
My son wanted it, so I've got it over here. I had to buy him a Jordan tracksuit. He's cost me a fucking fortune today, that little bastard.
I think we should do that at end of most poddies. Little memory catchphrase of the day, or something of the something
about
we've done
our
today about our kids.
100%. I like that.
And Ollie, like little message to him. And Ollie, you just been sat on your ass all day on your iPad with your mum, who hasn't been feeling very well. That's about it. Okay. You're still a fucking little bruiser, but I love you.
Izzy, what have you done today? Whinged? You do that every day. She makes me carry her everywhere. I'm like, you have legs. Like, why are you so lazy? And what she'll do is she'll just stand in front of me and go. And she won't move out of my way until I pick her up. And I'm just like, brilliant. Okay. So yeah, I've had to do that with her all day today. But oh well. It is what it is. Anyway, I love you and leave you, bud. Have a good
Yeah,
evening.
you too, man.
And I'll get this uploaded as soon as possible.
Yeah, mate. I'll try and get a post up on TikTok, but as I said, I haven't even been on fucking TikTok myself, mate. Because as we discussed earlier, oh, mate, it's been fucking driving me insane, this world.
We
I've
do this
literally-
for us. I don't care if it's advertised,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah. Like honestly, like those little messages at the end, I think we should do that more as well.
Yeah.
Because we love our kids.
We do love our kids. We do love our kids more than anything.
When they do look back, they'll be watching us over and over and over again.
They will be, because they'll be like, because like they want to hear our voice as their dad. Like I want to hear my dad's voice. Like they will be.
Yeah,
it will
exactly,
be one of
yeah.
those things. So yeah,
That's
love
awesome.
you, kids.
Yeah, love you too, Izzy and Tom.
We'll probably get Lucas involved at some point. My mate Lucas.
Yeah, let us know. I mean, we could get other people as well, because I know a few people have been watching it and they want to have a little
Yeah, crack on.
shit whack.
Lucas is really funny because he is literally Carl Pilkington. Like, what was it?
Has he got PC and he's got Discord and shit like that?
He hasn't. It's all on his phone, so it'll be his phone aimed at him, Discord, and that'll be
A bit like a FaceTime. That'd be
exactly
pretty
from him. He put it this way: the other day he wanted to order some glass bottles from Amazon, and if he'd ordered them when he looked at them, they would have been next day. But he went to look through and look at others. Then he came back to this one, and then it said, "Oh, there'll be 2 days now for delivery." And he went, "Oh, fuck them, then I ain't ordering." I was like, "Why not?" And he goes, "They ain't having my custom, not now." I goes, "Mate, they won't even know. They didn't know you were going to order them." He goes, "Subconsciously, they'll know that they've lost a sale because of that. That's bang out of order." So you're fucking, you're mental. You're actually mental. He's so funny. He's the shit he does.
100% Carl Pilkington.
Yeah,
that.
he's Carl Pilkington, 100%. Right, let's go.
Yeah.
I'll see you later, buddy.
Peace and love.
Bye.
Love you, man.